Thunderclap sucks in PvP. Arc 3.0's been out for a little while now, and I thought it was about time to make a, little montage of what the new archetype has to offer. And I learned pretty fast how bad a certain ability was. So bad, in fact, I just stopped doing the fucking montage altogether and was just taking it back for you. Which is a shame, because you and I are the same. You saw the trailer, you made the One Punch Man reference that no one else made, you original fuck, and you thought,
Jolly wee, I can't wait to do that in Crucible.
so Arc 3.0 breaks down the fucking door and you finally get to test this shit out. You fucking idiot! A few tricks in the Cosmodrome and figure the best shit since sliced bread. And head into Crucible only to realize how... Now, I'm no game developer, you only know me for my terrible decisions and memes, but I've been teabagged enough times in Crucible to know shit when I see it, and shit is what I see. But let's step back for a few seconds. What is Thunderclap? Says the 69% of you that has not subscribed to my channel. Thunderclap is the new Titan melee ability which upon activation lets you charge up a big old fucking punch. That's it. Well, not really. The counterpoints being that you have to charge it up, and whilst you're doing so, your mobility is limited. Your turning becomes incredibly slow, and is also limited to either turning 90 degrees to the right, left, and up and down, kind of, but it's just really awkward to aim, okay? But if you hit somebody with it, it's a one-hit KO! Fucking high fives and shit! Seems fair, right? Considering you just outright kill someone for free. That's what you would say in theory. In execution, however.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Look, I'm not just gonna cry out that Bungie buff or nerf or whatever, but I just want to explain my view on the matter and offer some ideas about how to fix this. But first, let's explain why Thunderclap in its current form just doesn't work in PvP as it currently stands. First off, giving up a mobility tool in this day and age of Crucible ain't exactly fucking smart. You know how many fucking shenanigans we got now? Mobility is at the core of Destiny 2's PvP scene. How fast you can react to a situation is the difference between getting a kill or fucking dying. So when Thunderclap rocks up and asks you to just stand still and become a sitting duck, yeah, you can see the problem here, can't you? You have to stand still for 3 fucking seconds. What's the average TTK in this game? Okay, fucking hell. You know how long 3 fucking seconds is? It's that. This is 3 fucking seconds. It's a long time! Look, I know you don't have to charge for a full 3 seconds, you can cancel it early and do less damage, but you're still at the mercy of your opponent having either no health or just not fucking killing you. But when you do land it, well... Too bad it took 12 fucking games to get to this point! Look, before you elitists come at me with the "You're using it wrong, you're just bad!" Jesus, calm down, fucking hell. Let me explain why I don't think this works in PvP. 1. You're giving up shoulder charges, dash, and ballistic slams. Slam. For the chance to wish upon a fucking star. And yes, you can run the new ability Thruster, which lets you dash in any given direction, but you're giving up your shield to do so? And you can't activate Thruster into Thunderclap. Thunderclap says, fuck you! You gotta sit still and I hope you don't fucking misclick, cause whoa, there goes your charge, numbnuts! Second, as I previously said, this kinda just puts the ball in your opponent's court, because unless they walk into it, you ain't doing anything. And this can be countered by walking away, killing you, jumping over you. So you can't play a trap game like you could with, like, Trip Mine, for instance, where you can catch your opponent out and then just, punish. Because you can't slide in or bypass the charge or hell dropping from the air. You're stuck to just standing there and, well, for fuck's sake. Third, now I know the obvious response would be, well, since it can one-hit, it of course should be hard to pull off and inconsistent, and I agree with you, but we do have to compare it to other options. The most obvious being the Hunter's heavy throwing knife, big wind-up, average projectile speed, but if you can land a headshot, there you go. Lovely. It's a one-hit KO. Don't you feel fucking amazing? But the big difference here is, the Hunter can fucking move! You don't just become a statue in the fucking museum whenever you press right bumper! So you can start behind cover or move during a fight, crouch and fucking slide, and on top of that, the Hunter can just dodge and get their fucking melee refunded, fuck you. The knife itself works intrinsically, it just fucking works. You don't have to build yourself around it for it to just work. It leads to. 4! How the fuck are you meant to run this? You think this would be a simple case of, well, it works, and if you do so with so, and with what you know, but I went out and got the fancy dandy new arms, first time, and realized something pretty quickly. They suck. Let's read this here, shall we? Defeating targets of your Thunderclap melee restores melee energy. Targets near you when you use your Thunderclap suffer lightning strikes. Being amplified increases the range of these lightning strikes. It's as simple as that, isn't it? So I went back into the crucible of these things. And after 4 games, because of course it fucking took 4 games, I finally got one.
Stop! You violated the law.
What's that? Did you notice it?
I got a kill. And I didn't even receive my melee energy back. Or even half of it, as a matter of fact. What the fuck? What the fuck? Testing was required, so I hopped back to the Cosmodrome and started punching shit. I learned very quickly, these arms just don't fucking work, okay? I hit a group of enemies, I don't even get my full charge back. Hell, a full charge strike and the Thunderclouds can't even kill a Vandal. And this is really bad, because remember, I didn't have these to start out with. I got these later. And you know what automatically makes these gauntlets invalid?
One more time.
Skillful! Any charged melee kill gives your melee energy back, whether you hit 1 enemy or fucking 50.
You can just spam this shit. Woohoo!
Cannon Brace can't do that shit. And don't even start with the whole, look, if you just run these mods, then it can work. Mods are meant to boost a loadout, not hold it together with fucking duct tape and faith. So how would I go about changing this? Well, I have some ideas that overall I think would just make Thunderclap, you know, more fun. 1. Allow momentum on the ability. Allow us to get a slide in to help with positioning instead of just turning our feet into fucking concrete upon activation. This could work within the air and such, or maybe just allow a slight walking movement, and I do mean slight, and this momentum would help with just catching people out.
How the fuck can you catch anybody out when you're standing still?
Number 2, just buff Cannon Brace. Look, if it's getting outclassed by an exotic like Skullfort, then there's a problem. Skullfort is just meant to be a universal arc melee benefactor, a jack of all trades, master of none. But Cannon Brace is just bad. Allow a full refund on a melee kill and buff the Thunderstorm effect just a little bit. Hell, even allow for quicker charging if you're amplified. There you go, and boom!
We can have fun! A powerful exotic that works in these situations, like fucking F-Freeze and Brace. You've done this before, Bungie!
Look, at the end of the day, if the problem is the fear that a one-hit mechanic like Thunderclap could become too spammable, well fuck. Because that's the least of our problems in Crucible right now, mate.
Wanna plan everyone's favorite map disjunction?